Congratulations, Ash. How good is that feeling?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's like I said in the build up to this. It's not very often you get to be a part of a cup final. They don't happen very often in footballing careers. So for the lads to experience that so early in their journey is great. Fans were incredible. They made it a proper atmosphere. I think that helped. I think that put the pressure on Swindon a little bit and gave our lads a bit of a boost. And yeah, they were buzzing at the end, and it's nice for them to celebrate and end a really hard season in good shape. So really pleased for them.
Yeah, and you spoke about ramping up the pressure on your players. How well do you think they dealt with that?
Well, for the most part. We had a little bit of a stint in the middle of the game where we didn't quite get control of the game, and we allowed Swindon to play with too much freedom and didn't put them under enough pressure. But in terms of the sort of staple messages that I set out in the change room about our mentality and our character to get through the game and deal with the moments that cropped up, whether that was us scoring, them scoring, referees' decisions. I was really pleased with how they reacted to that. Like, once we'd conceded a goal, we could have then gone within ourselves and tried to just continue to absorb pressure, but we didn't. Took the game back to them and got another goal, which I think killed the game, which was really good.
Yeah, obviously got to talk about Bailey Adamson. Another hat-trick for him. How good was he tonight?
Yeah, he's good at scoring straight after kick-off, isn't he? I think he scored about 4 goals in the 2 games within about a minute of the whistle. So, yeah, great for him to get his goals again. He's got to round his game off. He's got to do more outside of just goal scoring if he wants to be a proper centre forward, because that's not how they operate these days. So he at least endeavoured to do that, which I was pleased with. There was just moments where he'd got to get that right, but yeah, great for him to get on the score sheet again. He's showing that he can be a real handful and he can go and chip away with some goals, which sets him in really good stead.
And obviously he did get involved with onto the bench against Wycombe. Is like the next step for him breaking into that first team? The
next step's got to be continuing to get better. He's got to continue to hone his craft and understand his role within the team and his responsibilities. But look, there's many players out there that we can see having careers if the stars align for them and if they continue to work hard. Like, the biggest challenge for them is to continuously put in 100% effort, both in training and in games. It can't just be nights like tonight where people show up. We had a game on Saturday where not enough people did, so it's important that we have very few of them moments, because otherwise they won't get to where they want to be. So Bailey, among others, have got themselves in a good position in their first year as a scholar, but it's important that they really kick on in the second year to start to make inroads.
Yeah, and you asked the fans to come down tonight, and they did come down. How happy are you to see that?
Yeah, they were excellent. I've hardly got any voice left thanks to the lads up in the top with the drum, because nobody could hear me, so I'm having to shout at full strength. So I'm a little bit hoarse at the minute, so I'm sure I'll take a few throat sweets and be fine. But the atmosphere was excellent. Like, that's what it should feel like for the lads, and they've got to get used to that kind of noise and not being able to have messages from me. Like, we talk too often about me having to give all the information out across the pitch. So the fact that I was drowned out a little bit tonight is a really good experience and lesson for them to take on board.
And is a cup win like tonight always a good thing to build on for going on to next season?
Yeah, I think what it does is it shows that we've got good players here that can perform at a high level and on the top stage as tonight. So it shows our best players in our best light. But on the pitch today, we've had 4 or 5 under-15s that have graced the pitch today in an under-17 competition. So they've got 2 more years at it. So not only for the scholars within the group, but the younger players, it's been really valuable. But also just to show where this club's at academy-wise at the minute. Like, there's been a lot of hard work put into to get to the point where this academy is a powerful one and an attractive one for good players to come and try and forge careers. So hopefully that helps with that side of things as well.